They said he could have walked away owing nothing. Instead, he paid millions. But that's not even the real story. Tonight, one of the most powerful men in the world closes a legal battle that could have changed everything. But what really happened behind the scenes tells a very different story. Elon Musk quietly made a move that most people didn't even notice at first. Back in 2022, while the world was distracted, he began buying shares of Twitter, the platform now known as X. There was no big announcement, no headlines, no warning, just silent accumulation. And in the world of money, silence can be more powerful than noise. Because when no one is watching, the rules feel different. But there was one problem: timing. In financial markets, timing isn't just important, it's everything. And according to regulators, Elon Musk waited too long to reveal what he was doing. Not 1 day, not 2 days, 11 days. 11 days, where the public had no idea he was building a massive position in one of the most influential social media companies in the world. 11 days where prices stayed lower than they should have been. 11 days that may have changed everything. Because while investors were unaware, Musk kept buying. More shares, more control, more influence. And by the time the truth finally came out, it was already too late for everyone else. Regulators believe that delay gave him a huge advantage. An advantage worth up to $150 million. Think about that for a moment. $150 million. Not from building a new company, not from launching a product, but from waiting. That's when the alarm bells started ringing. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission stepped in and took action. They accused Musk of breaking disclosure rules. Their argument was simple: investors deserve to know when someone is taking control of a company. And by staying silent, Musk may have changed the game in his favor. So they filed a lawsuit, a major one. This wasn't just about money anymore. It was about fairness. It was about whether the rules apply to everyone, or just some people. But Elon Musk didn't accept the accusations quietly. He pushed back, hard. He said the delay was unintentional, a mistake, something that wasn't meant to happen. And then he turned the pressure back on the regulators, accusing them of targeting him, even suggesting that his rights were being violated. Now the story had changed. This wasn't just a legal case. It became a battle. Power versus authority. Influence versus regulation. And behind the scenes, things were shifting. Leadership inside the SEC was changing. There were disagreements, conflicts, people stepping down, new priorities being introduced. And right in the middle of all that uncertainty, this case kept moving forward. Until now. Because today it's over. No dramatic trial. No long courtroom fight. Just a settlement. A trust linked to Elon Musk will pay a $1.5 million fine. No admission of guilt. No requirement to return the $150 million regulators believed he saved. Just a payment, and the case is closed. Let that sink in. Accused of saving $150 million, pays $1.5 million, and walks away. For some people, that raises serious questions. Is that accountability? Or is that strategy? Because even insiders admit something important. Proving that $150 million gain in court would not have been easy. It would have been a long fight, a complicated one, and there was no guarantee of winning. So instead of risking everything, they settled. And this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Back in 2018, Elon Musk faced another major case, another investigation, another fine, $20 million that time. And even then, he remained in control. The pattern is hard to ignore. Big accusations, big headlines, and then a resolution that changes less than expected. But the bigger story goes beyond fines and lawsuits. Because this wasn't just about Twitter. After acquiring the platform, Musk transformed it, merged it into a larger vision, connected it to artificial intelligence, linked it to his other companies. Every move part of a bigger plan, a system where everything feeds into everything else. So when you look at this case, you're not just looking at a delayed filing. You're looking at a moment that helped shape control over a global platform, a platform that influences conversations, politics, business, and culture. And all of it started with silence. 11 days of silence. That's the part most people overlook. Not the fine, not the lawsuit, but the timing. Because in a world driven by information, the person who controls when information is released controls everything. And tonight, that reality feels clearer than ever. A billionaire pays a fine. A regulator closes a case. And the system keeps moving forward. But one question remains. In a game where seconds can mean millions, who really controls the clock?